The Target boycott, much like the Bud Light boycott, bear quite a few similarities. It's been going on for multiple weeks at this point in time. It has cost these companies both their reputation and billions of dollars, but there are some unique aspects to the Target situation. Mostly because, well, the people that have been so outraged about this, it's kind of just been the gay lobby. Like, you haven't really seen any prominent conservatives like you've seen with Kid Rock, Travis Tritt, a lot of the country music scene. You haven't really seen that same energy cross the line over on Target. It's just been, the big gay bomb threats that happened a couple of weeks ago. And now you see more than 200 gay groups demand Target restock Pride merch. Because, okay, sure, there's a bunch of groups, but how many people are actually shopping at Target, and in comparison, how many of them are there to, just regular people that don't want agendas pushed at the places where they do their grocery shopping? How about that? More than 200 gay groups angered by Target's decision to pull Pride merchandise from shelves and just put it in a different part of the store. Like, okay, you just moved around product. What are we doing? Are demanding the company denounce extremists by capitulating to other extremists. Makes sense. And restock all the Pride merchandise in stores and online. The Human Rights Campaign, which is funny because all they do is just push a bunch of alphabet talking points. Human Rights Campaign, though. Sure. Along with GLAAD, of course. Gulson. Yeah, Gulson, because we talked about them before, and they're really good about funding a bunch of subversive stuff in order to change the curriculum for public school kids in order to suit their ideological driven whims. Check out that video for more in-depth analysis of that. And other groups related to the statement asking Target and other businesses like Anheuser-Busch, but you guys already did that before. I've pointed this out multiple times, and these are some of those similarities between the Target and Bud Light situation. The pressure from the gay community, alphabet community, whatever the hell you want to call it, all of those degenerates that are out there trying to groom your kids. They're just running the same playbook they did before. That didn't obviously work over on Bud Light's side, but gotta give them points for trying, though. They're really diehards for the cause. Well, just 42% of them. More than 200 other progressive and gay organizations signed onto the statement, which argued that showing support for their community was good for business. Oh, really? Because, okay, they made that monumental statement that, yeah, we're supporting your community. And then what happened? Oh, $15 billion off the books. Good stuff. Don't pay attention to anything that happened in the past. Past performance isn't indicative of future performance. Like, come on, what is that? What are you, stupid? The organization laid out a 3-part demand that calls on Target to restock all Pride merchandise, both in stores and online, ensuring the safety of Target employees. Wow, that sounds like a mafia contract. Hey, if you don't pay up, you can't really ensure the safety of your employees, okay? Your customers, they might not want to come into your store, not a nice store like you have right now. A store that would have a broken window. Ain't nobody want to come in here, eh? So you just, pay the money up front, and we'll make sure that your place is well suited for customers and foot traffic, so we don't have to, make some different accommodations for you, because you seem like a nice guy. Now just throw Starbucks enthusiast accent on top of that, and that's basically what you're seeing, because, wow, with this... Could there be a more obvious shakedown? Because that's exactly what this seems like. Holy shit. And release a statement to reaffirm, yeah, okay. So make a public announcement that we're here for the cause, that we're going to be going down with the ship. Listen, bitch, they are trying to make fucking money, even at your behest. So good luck with that demand, right? When it comes to advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion, there's no such thing as neutrality, the gay coalition said. Yeah, we know. There's no neutrality. There's only death for your company. Either comes up front or it takes a while to metastasize. The coalition suggested they would continue to support Target and other businesses who rejected criticism from consumers. That's fantastic. We know that, just looking at the raw numbers, gay couples, man-on-man couples, they actually have more money. It's the most economically affluent relationship structure. That's just the way shit works out, okay? Which is, once again, an inadvertent L for the ladies out there. But when guys team up together, they tend to have more money. Don't know how that works specifically. Getting down to the nuts and bolts. I don't write the news, I just report it. But then you look at other numbers as well, it's just how are they going to make up for, 90% of other people that are out there? Just wondering. Target and all businesses can leverage the support of the alphabet organizations to navigate this hate. Again, haven't really seen anybody overtly hate. There's just been a bunch of takedown pieces. Everybody kind of laughing at your situation, but the hate part, yeah, I don't really know about that. You guys are just kind of fighting your own strawmans that you're erecting in your very barren fields. So that together, we can let extremists know unequivocally that just as with other failed anti-gay campaigns in the past, fear will not win. Well, that's wonderful and fantastic, right? So, okay, if you don't want to sign on to this basic shakedown letter, demand list, they'll just go ahead and try to enforce it through guilt tactics as well. Because check this out. A gay couple says Target refused to sell them pride-themed onesie. Cap, big cap. I wish I had a cap button right here to just slam it, because there is nothing more made up than this, than, I don't know, a fake hate crime in maybe West Hollywood or something like that. Nobody would be stupid enough, especially if it's going to be sexually motivated, nobody would be stupid enough to come up with that assertion, right? But yes, they said that it was hurtful and infuriating. The only thing that I think is accurate here, that's the couple right there. Yeah, no, they say they're gay. That makes sense. The gay couple. A gay couple, right. Said they were banned from buying a pride-themed onesie at a Florida Target. Oh, okay, cool. Doesn't this seem like the perfect storm? For their infant son. Yo, you got a butt baby or you steal some Cubans, kid? And said the outfit should have been pulled from their shelves. Okay, so it wasn't for sale, so you couldn't put your kid in one of those Satan onesies? Because that's the stuff that did get pulled, right? 2 weeks after the retail giant announced it would pull some, gay-friendly kids clothing, because stop sexualizing children, you fucking weirdos, from its stores after customer backlash, a decision that has drawn the ire of some 200 advocacy groups. We just went through that. Michael, pole smoker, and Michael Coom Gobbler went to the Target in Lake Park, Florida on Saturday to buy baby formula, diapers, Velcro gloves, and a sheep costume when they spotted the yellow onesie emblazoned with the words "Bien Proud." Oh yeah, that one. The one that was very popular when all this stuff kicked off. The one that was all over the news stories. Interesting. When the couple took the item, which was complete with the barcode and the price tag, the self-checkout aisle, they received an alert and the store worker was on their way. A Target team member walked over and said, she let us know that item should have been pulled from the shelves and had a do not sell on it, and they would not be able to sell us that item. Okay, I'll take you at face value here. This still doesn't make you look good. It kind of makes you look entitled. I don't know. What's the homosexual version of Karen? You're being a real Kyle about the situation. I was confident with that fact that it was there and we would be able to actually purchase it, and that I would actually be able to talk to one of the managers into selling. Yeah, no, real Karen. Manager told the couple who had their child with them they would not be able to buy the item because, hey man, everything's been recalled by corporate. There's literally nothing I can do about this right now. I can finagle some shit and write it off and give it to you in the parking lot, but outside of that, man, there's like nothing I can really do, but that's more work than it's worth. Go take your... God, if this was exclusively going up on Rumble, I would have some fun jokes to tell, but I don't, so I won't. We said that was unreasonable. The manager told us that if she were not to sell us the item, she would probably lose her job. Yeah, exactly, because they're all on recall right now, so she's not going to fucking break policy, and she's probably also, maybe, I don't know, elevating the situation. You probably wouldn't lose your job, bitch, but at the same time, you just wanted those queers to just leave your fucking store at that point in time. And the couple called the company. A rep told them there was nothing that could be done. Yeah, exactly. You're trying to buy stuff that we aren't selling. It's unfortunate that it was out there on the show floor. I don't know what else to tell you, my guy. It's a miracle you have a kid to begin with. Just, try not to be like another gay couple that was in the news this time last year about, having their kid have monkeypox, you fucking weirdos. But this is about the first big conservative celebrity, I guess, kind of, sort of. It's at least a little bit different than Ron DeSantis just going woke, 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 Disney, woke, 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 woke. We got it, Ron. You're a one-trick pony who's quickly falling in the polls, but more on that maybe Saturday for the streams. But Kristi Noem, you remember her. She was the rising star in the Republican Party all the way until early 2021, until a bill came to her desk. I don't forget this shit. That had her, it passed by a majority in both the House and the Senate in South Dakota, where it was not allowing women into men's sports very early in the Biden presidency, and she vetoed it. She didn't want to sign it. Why? Because, she didn't want to threaten any tournaments that might be held by the NCAA in any of the universities in South Dakota. She didn't want to take those that negotiating power off of the table. Meanwhile, right after that, you had a bunch of male counterparts, male governors around the country just immediately start to sign them in different Republican states that are out there. Elect women, and that's what you get. So easy grandstanding points for Kristi Noem on this one. She bashed Target over the recent gay merchandise controversy, saying that the company is you're tearing this country down, Kristi. You're tearing it down. In an appearance on Fox and Friends. Well, of course, man. Fucking Christ, man. Kristi Noem lambasted the company over its ties to controversial groups. Co-host Steve Doocy mentioned how one group Target is tied to called for demilitarizing the military and relevant to a Noem state shutting down Mount Rushmore. Did we talk about that yesterday or the day before? Because that was also... No, that would have been yesterday, because we had the Target dog burning the American flag. God, that was a good thumbnail. Sometimes I like the thumbnails that I do, because they believe that it's a symbol of white supremacy. Yeah, it's 4 white guys that are up there that, made the country great, with a few asterisks, obviously. Lincoln. No one took particular issue with the attack on South Dakota's most famous site. Well, of course. Hey, at least she's standing up for her state this time around. Good for her. Well, Steve, it's crazy. Good insight. No, she continues on. They want to take away Mount Rushmore, shut it down, eliminate it, and it has long been an institution of what America stands for. I don't know, kind of making a monument to 4 previous presidents, making them look like almost religious figures up there on a mountain. I don't really know, but okay. Potato, tomato. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. She later took to Twitter to pledge that she would defend the iconic monument. Yeah, you're a governor. It makes sense. It's wildly popular in the state. It's wildly popular in the United States. This is a fringe native group that just has nothing better to do because their scope supply ended up running short. On Fox and Friends, Noem described the Target-affiliated group calling for Mount Rushmore's destruction, an anti-American, anti-military, anti-cop, anti-veteran, and... anti-dem boys. The South Dakota governor then appeared to signal approval for the conservative boycott against Target. Like I said at the beginning, doesn't seem awfully conservative. At this point in time, it just kind of seems like an everybody type boycott. So again, another similarity that you see with Bud Light. So good stuff, Target. You've pissed everybody off. It just kind of seems like you got a gay problem outside of just the ambivalence of the conservative side at this point in time, outside of somebody who's trying to claw back relevance. But with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.